What happens if you want to do an inspection or go in for a repair, but the tenant won't let you in? Can you just give 24 hours notice and use your key? Yes and no. I wanted to touch on this because there's a confusing part of the law that catches out loads of landlords and even some agents. Your contract will say something like, you must allow us access to the property to carry out our duties. We'll give at least 24 hours written notice. That's a contractual agreement. But the law is that if the tenant refuses access, then you cannot enter the property, and the law overrides whatever you have in your contract. So if the tenant refuses access, you cannot legally enter. If you do, it could be considered trespass or harassment, which are both criminal offences. What you can do instead is remind them that they're in breach of contract, and you can evict them if they don't follow the terms of the contract, and warn them that they could be held liable for any resultant damage. There are some exceptions to this, like an emergency, where you can enter without permission for something like a fire or a serious leak, but in general, you shouldn't enter the property if refused access. If you want to know more about this, as well as everything else you need to know in order to rent your property out the right way, click the link to get free access to my ultimate letting guide.